What up, y'all? So I just wanted to capture this moment right now. I feel very blessed right now. And y'all know that I've been trying to rebuild my faith. And when I say blessed, it's never coming from a religious standpoint, even though I know that's where the word kind of stems from. But I guess just feeling very grateful. And I shared this before, how safe, covered, and protected I am. It's insane. There is definitely a reason with me being here right now at this moment today in particular, because I have become so cautious of people that I meet, because even the people I've trusted with my story haven't necessarily been the people that are able to hold space for it. So it's been hard, opening doors, closing doors, avoiding doors, in this process. But I'm grateful that I have been able to open up to this one door that opened for me with this lady who came up to me randomly on the street and was trying to have me come to her friend's grand opening of his cafe. And because of the caution that I felt, I automatically thought of, how can I say no to going? Let me state it's financial. Let me state that I won't be in that area. Let me just protect myself in a way that I'm not opening up again to somebody else who doesn't hold space for my story, pretty much. However, she has been somebody that has shown me that I made the right move in opening up to her. Because today we met up. And I guess the great thing is that she's fluent in English, but not just she knows how to speak it, but she understands it, because she also has a Canadian husband, and she grew up in England, actually. So that helped out a lot. And the fact that she is very fluent in Korean. And today, through conversation, we found out that we actually connect in another way, with our ages, and also with her not having children, with her even understanding and knowing French. If that's not a universal sign that you're supposed to connect with somebody, I don't know what is. Because I've definitely had a hard time recently connecting with so many younger people who I thought were supposed to be in my life, and I thought I was truly connected with, to find out that we are so misaligned, definitely in our views and in our goals, and just where we are in life and how we perceive or understand or pick up messaging. So I want to say that I'm thankful to the universe right now, to the higher power, to whoever is keeping me covered, safe, and protected. The angels, definitely, because I've been getting a lot of angel numbers recently. But today, just the way she held space for my story, multiple stories, like my crazy ass fucking story from Chicago to New York to San Francisco to Korea, like the way that she just sat there and listened and asked questions just made me feel so heard. And even the fact that, like, this is funny, she saw my old pictures and she was like, oh my God, you're famous. And I'm just like, I'm so not famous. I don't feel famous. I'm grieving my old life right now. Like, I opened up to her and even showed her my Google presence. And that's when she was like, you are so famous. And I'm like, I am so not. I don't feel famous at all. But she was like, you've done so much. Like, and then I guess the one thing that she did say to me was, like, no, you did work hard at that. And that was just so comforting to hear. And then when she saw my picture, she was just like, have you lost weight since you've been in Korea? And I kind of laughed at that because I'm like, yes, I've lost a lot of weight actually since I've been here in Korea. And she was like, is that like a spiritual or religious thing? I was just like, actually, a little bit, because I definitely was fasting, and then it definitely was financial, and then the food is different, and I'm also missing my American food or my black food, like the culture food, the soul food, yeah, and she understood. And then I don't know, I definitely felt many times that I had to apologize for, like, I guess it would be like trauma dumping, when I wasn't trying to, like, well, not trying to, when I was just sharing my story. And it's been, like, it's had a lot of trauma. Like, honestly, I've experienced a lot of fucking trauma. And even I shared with her something that, like, that happened just last night. And she understood. And I think that that is definitely because we are in the same age bracket. But I'm feeling a little weak right now. But she noticed what I needed. And she was like, you know what? I want to buy you some bread. I started chuckling to myself because I'm just like, I can definitely use that. I was like, I'm thinking she just gonna buy me, like, I don't know, like a couple treats or whatever. She bought me so much bread, y'all. And if y'all don't know what it's like to be in poverty and not have access to that and not be able to afford that, and know that somebody is getting it for you and you don't have to budget for that, is a win. So I definitely received a win today from this lady that I met. I am so humbly and genuinely grateful for her generosity, and for her holding space for me. I don't know what else to say. I just wanted to share that moment. So I guess the teaching moment would be that we don't have to close all the doors. The right door just has to open for us to know that it is the one that is the most valuable for us. The right one for us. We don't always have to close all the doors to protect ourselves. Sometimes we have to open the doors to find out what we've been missing. All right. Peace out, y'all.